The Emoji Movie is actually a movie in theaters right now that people can pay to see. And apparently because it's a huge movie and everyone's talking about it, I better put out my take on it in a review. And in case you're wondering, yes, I did see the Emoji Movie. Why do I even need to review this movie anyway? It's not like I'd be saying things no one else has said before. I mean, my buddy Jackson Fulcher already made a review that can't possibly be topped, so what's something new I would bring to the table? I guess if I were to review it, I'd start by introducing the movie and saying it stars T.J. Miller and James Corden and is about a world of emojis that lives inside a kid's phone. T.J. Miller plays the meh emoji, but unlike the other emojis, he's able to produce other emotions unlike the other emojis, whose emotions are consistent, so that makes him a bit of an outcast. I wish I was making this plot up, but I'm really not. It's the actual plot of the movie. This smiley emoji thing doesn't like that he is a malfunction and he can do other emotions, so she sends robots out to exterminate him while he goes on a journey to become a plain old meh emoji so he doesn't have the other emotions and doesn't feel like an outcast and doesn't want to be deleted from the phone, obviously, so that he dies. That's probably how I'd sum up the movie. It seems like a good plot synopsis for this thing that actually exists in the world. Then I'd probably mention how I was not excited for this movie, like everyone else who has a brain and understands film. Then I guess after that I'd usually start with the pros. The only pro I can think of with the Emoji Movie is that at least it's mercifully short. It's only an hour and 20 minutes, and even though it feels so much longer than it is, at least it was mercifully short. I could say that as a pro, I guess, because I gotta find pros in every movie. And I usually start by talking about the characters. Let's see, what would I say for that? Well, Gene, played by T.J. Miller, is your generic hero guy who's different from the rest of the emojis, and he's supposed to be the guy you root for. Only he's so annoying and unfunny that it makes my head hurt. James Corden as the high five emoji is probably one of the most annoying characters in the movie. He's supposed to be a goofy comic relief, I think? Only none of the things he does is even remotely funny in any way. Like the part where he literally regurgitates a piece of frickin' candy corn and then eats it again. Is this what passes for humor in movies now? Good comedic writers work hard on their scripts and revise over and over again to make sure they're the funniest they could possibly be. This movie took the first crappy joke you could possibly think of and shoved it into the movie. Patrick Stewart as the poop emoji saying he's doing his duty or cheering, "We're number 2"? Is this what passes for humor? There's literally a scene where T.J. Miller actually says out loud, "I'm gonna be the meh I was meant to be." Get it? It's comedic genius, isn't it? Tons of thought must have been put into that one. The movie is also filled to the brim with product placement for Candy Crush, YouTube, Just Dance, and they all contain the most predictable sequences imaginable. There's a scene where they go into the YouTube app on the phone, and right when they got in, I knew they would have to distract the evil, deleting robots that are after them with cute cat videos, because that's all YouTube is, am I right? The movie also tries to have a romance between T.J. Miller and the character of Jailbreak, and it came out of nowhere because they randomly fell in love after like 30 minutes of being together. It actually was around that time because the whole movie takes place in one day because that's how falling in love works. You meet a person and you're head over heels in love with said person after just an hour. The movie also has a subplot about Gene's parents that feels so incredibly unnecessary, I don't even know why it's there. Maybe to reveal that big twist that Gene's dad can also feel other emotions besides meh, just like his son? The movie doesn't even try to explain how these emoji malfunctions happen, they're just there. The movie even tries to have a message and screws that up too. At the end of the movie, the kid that owns the phone that's inhabiting all these emoji characters sends an emoji to the girl he likes, and she just falls in love with him all of a sudden and wants to date him because of the emoji. I wish I was making this crap up, but it's real. If I sent a heart emoji to a random girl that I was crushing on, I'd probably get a restraining order filed on me. Now every kid ever that sees this movie is just going to send heart emojis to their crushes and face the truth that that doesn't happen in real life. You can't just get a date because you're sending an emoji to somebody. Not to mention the kid even has a password to his phone. And guess what it is? The name of the girl he likes. What a creep. And then the movie ends with a dance sequence, because all animated films geared towards quote-unquote families need to end with a dance sequence. Can we just get a movie for once that's animated that doesn't end with a damn dance sequence? So yeah, I think I'm gonna give the Emoji movie an F. Yeah, that seems fair. At least it's slightly better than Diary of a Wimpy Kid: The Long Haul. Just go see Dunkirk, or Baby Driver, or War for the Planet of the Apes, or Wonder Woman, or Spider-Man Homecoming, or that Atomic Blonde movie thing, or that new Stephen King movie that wasn't even that good, The Dark Tower. Certainly better than the frickin' Emoji movie, that's for sure. Or that movie with the guy from Star Wars, or whatever. Detroit. Yeah, that one. Or hell, go watch a short film on YouTube that actually has creativity and thought put into it. Like the new short film that's all over the internet now, In a Heartbeat, or the one I made. I even made a short film, or Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. That's got tons of creativity behind it. It's only 6 episodes. Anything, really, besides this. Guess I better start the review now.